Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Sam Kennedy with NetSpeek. We are a new AI company building a verticalized AI platform focusing on the administrative side for UC, AV, and digital signage devices. We're here at Infocomm 2025. I want to do a quick demonstration of what we're showing here because it's a really powerful solution of what we're delivering. So we are the world's first AI platform built to solve all of these problems. What we've done is we've built a partnership with many of the different manufacturers in the industry. Some of them include Barco, BrightSign, Samsung, Neat, Poly, HP Poly, and amongst others. And what we've done is we've built agents in our platform called Lena, and Lena solves many of the problems that many of our customers are facing. And it's really built around scalability and supportability for organizations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we're leveraging Lena to solve a use case of room checks. So we know a lot of organizations have people going to each room every day to test to make sure that everything's working. And what I'm going to demonstrate to you is how we've automated that process leveraging AI. So there's no programming needed in order to make any of this work. So what we've done is this is our Lena canvas where we have our configuration for our room. So NetSpeek has trained Lena on these devices, on BrightSign and Samsung and HP Poly and Barco. And so Lena is an expert in all of these devices. But an organization, what we did, we configured our room here in Orlando for particular settings that we want to do. So here's our canvas that we've configured, but there's no programming needed for this to work. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk over to our conference room, and I'm going to walk through a use case that many people are familiar with. So the story I've been telling is, here's the normal setup for our conference room for video conference. So it's a Poly X30 with a number of different devices. So the story I've been telling is the CEO comes in on the weekend. She wants to watch a race, and so she's going to come in and change the input on the monitor over to HDMI 1. So here's the race that we're watching. Now it's been really loud, so she's going to lower the volume on the monitor. All of a sudden she gets a phone call, so she's going to go and mute the monitor, and now she's going to have her phone call. But it's really important, so the CEO actually leaves the room to continue her phone call, but she's left all the settings completely the same. So when people walk in on Monday, when other employees walk in on Monday, the settings are still all for when you were watching the race. So that's not going to work, and those would be a broken experience. So I'm going to run this room check. Now I'm going to manually do this, but think most organizations would have this pre-scheduled. So say 6 in the morning, test all of my rooms. What's happening right now is Lena is taking a snapshot of how this room is configured right at the moment and matching that up with what we as the administrators would have configured. So what you're going to see here in a moment is Lena is changing the volume. She took the system off of mute. She actually switched the input on the monitor to the HDMI 3 so that the Zoom room's up. Lena dialed a Zoom call, is now testing all the bandwidth, making sure that all the Zoom room is configured correctly, and that there's having no issues there. And then Lena's going to drop the call. She's going to report on it to the administrator, say, hey, I found some problems. I fixed some problems automatically. And now when users walk into the conference room on Monday, they're ready to go with no human intervention. So and all of this was not pre-programmed. We had set up some parameters that we want for this particular room, but we didn't have to do any programming to make the system work. So this is just one example of what we're doing at NetSpeek by leveraging AI to help automate and help the administrators keep your rooms up and running. Again, this is one example. Definitely reach out to me. I'm happy to talk and walk you through a lot of what we're doing from here. We're looking to be generally available in the Q3 timeframe, so reach out and we can do a quick demo for you. Again, my name's Sam Kennedy, sam@netspeak.com. Looking forward to sharing a lot more with all of you.